Hey everyone, Shaniqua here, and I'm currently editing the videos, getting ready to upload all 5 of them for Spiritual Sunday, and all 5 of them have really bad audio. I was unable to sync the audio from my external mic with the audio from the on-camera microphone, and it's just really noisy and bad quality. But I didn't want to skip uploading altogether because I made these videos for you guys so you have some spiritual guidance for the week, and I'm going to push through and fulfill that purpose. So I hope you can look past the bad audio. I know how to fix it for next time, and I hope you enjoy the messages. Hello there, my wonderful air signs. It's Shaniqua from What Shaniqua's Into, and we are on Spiritual Sunday. I've already recorded the general collective tarot reading for the week, so if you missed that, make sure that you click up in the cards to get that info. But I have already recorded a reading for the fire signs, which are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, to get a little bit more kind of in the weeds and more detailed information for everybody based on their sign. So next up is air signs, which is my group because my sun sign is Gemini, so I might be a little bit biased, but it's okay. I have already shuffled and cut and pulled the cards, but I have not flipped, and we are using the same spread as what I did for the fire signs, which is learn, unlearn, seek, and avoid, plus the context and deeper lesson to kind of tie everything up together. So we are still using the Naked Heart Tarot by Jillian Wild, and I'm excited to see what we got. So let's flip and see what messages Spirit has for us. So this is for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This week, Spirit is asking us to learn the Tower. We are asked to unlearn, the universe or the world. That's interesting. So we got two majors right off the bat. We are seeking the Ace of Wands. Okay, so we got two cards of fire stacked on top of each other. And we are avoiding the Sun. Okay. So very fiery right off the bat. Our four main cards of the spread are Fire of the Tower, Earth of the Universe, Fire of the Ace of Wands, and then Fire again of the Sun. So clearly this fire energy is taking on different manifestations or showing different aspects since it's so dominant in the spread. Now, going card by card, what we are learning this week is the benefits of sudden change. That's what the Tower is. Sometimes the lightning bolt comes into your life and it feels like every structure, everything that you relied on for a sense of normalcy or security to feel safe, like you understand your world and your routine and just your life in general, sometimes that lightning strike comes in and tears all that shit away. And you don't feel like you have any ground left to stand on under your feet. That's like a very extreme experience of the Tower, and a more mundane experience can be a really profound light bulb moment that structures in your life have to go, that they're not actually supporting you and that they have to change. But either way, whether it is an internal realization that you have or some event that occurs in your life that leaves you feeling on less than solid ground, the benefit of the Tower, or the lesson I should say, of the Tower is the benefit of sudden change. Sometimes it's best to take a slow, methodical, planned approach, and other times it's best to just kind of let Spirit come in and either shake you awake or shake the structures around you and force you to kind of begin again. Okay, and so that leads me into the next card as far as what we are unlearning is found in the universe. And this is a card of completion and leveling up through having gone through the entirety of a cycle. But as what we are unlearning, that tells me that for a lot of us air signs, we kind of thought we had things figured out in a specific area and thought that like things were kind of set and it was more about maintenance than innovation or change at this point. But that's clearly not the case because we are asked to unlearn all of that. So things are not set in stone. Things are not as good as they can be. And we are asked to unlearn any notions that say otherwise, because clearly some things need to be upgraded or done away with, or both, because we are learning from the tower. So keep that in mind. We don't have all the answers. I know as air signs, because we are so mental and we're all like very intelligent and analytical, it can feel like we have all the answers, but we don't. So let go of that notion, because what we are seeking is to bring more, not even bring more, but reignite is the word that I'm hearing. We're seeking a reignition of spark that we might have not been tending the flame very well. And this could be a lot of different things, because fire just covers so many different areas. It is willpower, it is drive, it is creativity, it is passion, it's projects, it's action. And so whatever sudden change is coming in, Spirit is asking us to really act on it, to grasp that opportunity and make the most of it. Not just watch it, not just analyze it, not just be aware of it, but to do something with it, right? And I feel like this is really action that we're being asked to take in private, which really goes so well with the general reading of the week. But I say that because we are avoiding the sun. And what does the sun, what does the sun do? It illuminates. It makes it so things are visible. And this tarot card is also associated with joy and happiness. Sometimes when I see the sun tarot card, I think of like mania, or like manic happiness, in which you can kind of have a light bulb moment that is so sudden and out of the blue and seemingly disconnected to what you were doing or thinking beforehand, that it leaves you in kind of like a manic state, where it's just like the joy is overwhelming because of the clarity that you have. And so it's not really a sustainable kind of energy, but it is a human experience. I think most of us have had something like that happen before. And so as the illuminator, as the great visible maker, I'm so good with words. But as the solar body, as the celestial body that allows us to see, right? Falling into the avoid position really says, for the air signs this week, the work that we're doing around taking action in regard to a sudden change is something that is not meant to be seen, is not meant to be shared. This is a flame meant to be tended. It is not a show to put on. It is not a display to be made. Okay? This is really internal work for the purpose of reigniting your passion in some area and teaching you to take action. I know as a fellow air sign, we can be very cerebral and kind of live in our heads, and all this fire is saying, make a change. Don't think that you have everything figured out, because you don't, and that's why Spirit is here to help force this change on you. Take action and, work in private. Like, it's not necessarily something that needs to be kept secret per se, but this is not something that you're necessarily inviting other people into. This is something for your own internal clarity, not it's not entertainment. It's not a show. Okay. So that's what I'm getting from the four main cards. Let's see. Our context is Sky Father. It's kind of funny. I cannot pull this card and not think Sky Daddy. So that's like what I call it in my head. But this is the equivalent of the Emperor in this deck. And our deeper lesson, is being found in the Innocence or Page of Pentacles, which is this cutesy little card right here. So bringing in these two cards together, Sky Father or the Emperor is really about intentional creation of boundaries and foundations in order to bring order and control into your life. And then Innocence or Page of Pentacles is really about being pragmatic and realistic about the manifest physical opportunities around you. So I feel like for a lot of us in the air sign group, there's a need to bring more order and structure into our lives with the foresight of fueling our passion, and really just bringing more spark into your life, because I can speak for myself. With everything going on in the world recently, I fell into a bad depression. I had to shut down for like 6 weeks, maybe a little bit longer. I wasn't really posting any content on any of my platforms, and I had just lost my spark. I really had. And it was because I was relying on the normalcy of the society that I live in. And I was just kind of like, I'm going to check out until things go back to normal. But you can only deny reality for so long. And it's unhealthy to live without that fire energy. We need that balance of fire, air, water, and earth. We need that, okay? And so just kind of waiting for external circumstances to bring spark and passion back into my life was robbing me. And so it's my job, it's everyone's job as an individual and a member of a community to worry about their well-being in all areas, in passion, in emotion, in mental wellness, in physical resources. It's everyone's job to worry about that for themselves as individuals and community members. I apologize for that. My daughter just came in, and that was, you probably heard the door open. Hold on, baby. I'll be there in a second. But when you make, the reason I went into that tangent is because contextually we got Skyfather, which is really about creating structure, creating boundaries within which you can freely bounce and be creative and emotionally expressive and intellectually curious, and feel secure with your resources, with your material experience. And it wasn't until I made the decision personally to pull myself up out of that low vibe and depressed energy and make my own routine again, because I'm working from home. Hold on, baby. I apologize, guys. It wasn't until I made that decision to make that foundation and control my lived experience that I was able to pull myself out of that really, really bad place and get back to being happy and creating and working. And then that also creates new opportunities, both monetary and just within the space that you're living in. You know, when you manage your time better, you eat better, you are more active, you know, it really just creates more opportunity for increased wellness in all areas of your life when you give yourself, when you exercise authority over your own life. And I feel like that is the deeper lesson that the Page of Pentacles is offering, is that when you act as your own sort of guardian and boss and sky daddy, when you act in that vein for yourself and create the structure that you need, the material world just manifests so many different opportunities for you that you're then also able to grasp because you have the foundation and structure in place to do so. So really look at how you can shake up your routine this week. Look at how you can really nurture the flame within you and bring more passion and more spark into your life, because that is what the tarot, that is what Spirit is asking of me and my fellow air signs this week. So I sincerely hope that this reading was helpful. If you would like a personal reading in which you get to ask your own question and get a video reading very similar to this delivered to you, you can go to my website, writingwithtarot.com. If you want to ask any questions or just let me know if this resonated or not, definitely leave me a comment down below. And next up, we we are going to jump into the water signs, which are Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So if you're cross-watching or just kind of hanging out waiting for that upload, that one will be recorded right now. So make sure you come back to check that out. And tomorrow will be Mindset Monday. I'm really looking forward to the first installment in that series, and I hope you guys will come back and check that out. And yeah, I hope everyone has a great week, and I will see you in the next video.